under-19 championships from the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Bob Papa along with Al Bernstein in the ring right now, the 201-pound weight class. From Champlain, Michigan, there is Joe Abell. And Joe has a 3-2 lead after 3 rounds of competition. Remember, 5 2-minute rounds. Malik Scott of Philadelphia has had trouble getting going, as has Abell so far in this bout.
Second down for round number 4.
So there's the bell to start round number 4. Joe Abell in the red, leading Malik Scott in the blue, 3-2. 5 2-minute rounds. Now really no pace so far in this fight, and referee Ricky Webb has been meddlesome.
It's been a very awkward fight, and you see again, there's Ricky Webb stepping in to give cautions. There have been so many in this bout.
And now Abell being cautioned for leading with his head, and now Abell having problems with his headgear.
They'll work on the Velcro there. Apparently it's too tight.
No problem for Malik Scott. So action commences here in round 4.
Scott has been trying to get the lead right hand in to no avail.
And again, Ricky Webb cautioning Abell.
Both men have been very inaccurate with their punches. They have not really been able to get anything done. Abell trying to get in outside the defense of Malik.
Now Malik Scott being sent to his corner. Oh, and a warning being given to Abell. So that means 2 points will be added to Malik Scott, and down 3-2 coming into this round. He moves in front.
Ricky Webb again making his presence felt in this match in a very meaningful way here, because those points are being added on, and it comes at a critical juncture in the bout for Joe Abell.
And now Scott is down, but shoved down.
It's just been a very awkward match
from all angles.
Yeah. A very close match to this point. Good counter right by Scott. That was one of the better punches he's landed in the last couple of rounds.
Bell hitting from behind. Now being cautioned for holding and hitting.
Neither man has been accurate. It's been a very awkward and difficult bout. And the most active participant has been Ricky Webb, who has called more cautions than probably we've ever seen in an amateur match. And there's another one.
Well, holding the last one there. And really just a sloppy effort by both men, and referee Ricky Webb will separate the boxers again. Final seconds of round number 4, the under-19 championships, back after this timeout.
The warning came and the points were added to Malik Scott's. No, they're on the inside. Really nothing happened there. I don't know what could have happened to cause nothing happened. He didn't, Joe Abell didn't do anything. All he did was hold. They both held. Now see, he came up with his head, but there was no other place for him to go. Really, they're just on the inside not doing anything, and there comes the warning. That's totally inappropriate, and it's an example of a referee that just, you know, interspersing himself into the match in a case where he doesn't need to.
It's not fair to Abell, who went from a lead to a deficit. 6-3, Malik Scott in front. 5th and final round underway. Holding and hitting, the caution now for Abell.
See, you know, we have 2 very awkward fighters in there who would be hard to referee in any case. And in this kind of bout, you've got to give a little latitude because they're not skilled fighters. You can't be warning them and cautioning them every second, because otherwise, this is what you're going to get. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, you got to let them box a little bit if they're going to make anything good happen. See, nobody caused that. Well, I guess he's just going to go for the repair of the glove. I thought he was going to issue another warning or caution. Have you ever seen a match, an amateur match you've worked with, more stoppages either for repairs or cautions or warnings?
Unfortunately, we've been to the last 2 Olympics.
That's true. We have seen a couple.
Not unfortunately, we've been to the last 2 Olympics, but we've seen some of the refereeing at times just a little bit too much.
Now, Abell is actually getting a few things done here. So is this enough to get him back in the fight? He's got a minute left.
But his jersey's out.
Yeah, that's going to create another stoppage in a moment. No, instead there's a... This is multiple cautions. Now what?
Come here, Boxer. They both go to the neutral corner.
I have never seen anything like this in my life. Now that's for the glove.
Now they will fix the jersey of Abell. And we have only 59 seconds of a 2-minute round have expired. 6-4. Abell trails Malik Scott.
These two fighters are going to be a year older by the time this match is done. And I guarantee you I'm going to be a year older. Now, meanwhile, back at the actual boxing match, it's a pretty close match, and there's still enough time left, perhaps for Abell, who came into this round behind, and Malik hasn't done too much offensively. And by the way, Malik is doing a lot of the holding right now. And not getting any caution. See, this is where I think Ricky Webb's got to think to himself, oh, thank you. See, at least that was an effect. That was an appropriate. For once in this match, he made an appropriate caution. I still wouldn't have made it a warning, though.
Now it ties the score at 6. And now they'll fix the jersey again of Abell with 43 seconds left in the 5th and final round.
You know what? This match has really become. You don't get your points by punching. You get it by fouling or having the other guy foul. This has been one of the oddest amateur boxing matches I've seen in a long, long time.
It is dead even with 30 seconds left in the 5th and final round. Hitting with the wrist, the caution now for
I guarantee you Ricky Webb has broken the record for cautions and warnings in a single match. He was going to give one there. I couldn't figure one out, so he didn't give one.
10 seconds left in the bout. Score is tied at 6. There's the bell. 6-6 the score, so they'll go to total punches. We'll find out what the computer had after this timeout on ESPN2. Back to Colorado Springs. Bob Papa, Al Bernstein, the Olympic Training Center. The heavyweight title at stake. 6-6 the final score between Malik Scott, Joe Abell. They go to total punches. Here's our ring announcer with the decision.
The 1998 Everlast Under-19 champion in the 201-pound weight class. Your winner by points via the first tiebreaker. From the blue corner, Malik Scott of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Well, Malik Scott gets the awkward win against Joe Abell.
Not a pleasing fight, and one that featured a lot of interference by referee Ricky Webb. Both these men need to work on their fundamentals.
Earlier, Jose Navarro of California winning the 106-pound weight class. Steven Luovano of California defeated Tiger Allen in an outstanding bout.
He did a great job. He's a stylish left-hander.
Marshall Martinez also a winner. Miguel Espino, another outstanding effort.
A young man who I think could be headed toward the Olympic team in the year 2000.
Arthur Palick a winner. So is Chris Henry in a tight one against Raul Pacheco, and Malik Scott also a winner. That wraps it up from Colorado Springs, the Under-19 Championship. For Al Bernstein and our entire crew, this is Bob Papa saying...